visible by the naked eye for up to a year.
That's it?
Yeah.
But it might not happen for 100,000 years.
Might not happen for 100,000 years. And we are in no danger. Once it goes supernova, we are far enough away that the blast radius and the gamma rays will not affect us.
Well, that's stupid.
So kind of boring. A little saddened about that.
But if you say its name 3 times fast, Michael Keaton will show up in your house.
That'd be so cool. He just shows up. Why are you people doing this? I'm tired. I'm trying to have some fucking dinner.
Beetlejuice. It doesn't work. It's just a movie, kids. It doesn't work that way.
Hi, kids. I'm Michael Keaton. Stay behind Eric. What the hell is going on?
Hi, are we doing a podcast or what? Okay, now that would be awesome. No, I want that to happen. I would call Michael Keaton, see if he'll hook me up with that.
Yeah.
Beetlejuice. He just pops up. Hey, podcast time. I was Batman.
I was Batman, but you didn't know that.
Now I'm not. Now I'm no job man.
Oh man!
Don't know why that guy's not bigger. Should be a huge, giant megastar. Still,
I don't think he just cares anymore to do it.
I wonder. I hope you're right.
I hope he's done. He has his child slaves. He can do what he wants to, and he's just going to leave it at that.
I guess so. Maybe that's why he's not a bigger actor. Maybe he wasn't down with that.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't eat babies. They're like, well, then you're not Batman anymore.
Fine. What do you do? Give it to Clooney? Yeah. Shit. Oh man.
Give it to that Twilight kid.
So some kind of good news, kind of bad news for Australia.
Oh God, who cares?
Well, the good news is, at least in Sydney specifically and the little surrounding area, they don't have to worry about forest fires for the next little bit. So that's nice.
Because they have no forest left.
It's because they're flooded. The worst flooding in 60 years.
Yeah, it's either one or the other.
That's right. They don't seem to get any. I mean, look, their country is completely covered in things that will kill you. And if they don't, the forest fires will fuck your life up. And if that doesn't get you, well, then fuck it. We're going to flood your ass next.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time before they get like Australian fire that travels in water.
Yeah, exactly. The first water fire spout. It just shoots fucking super hot steam at everything and just scalds it.
It'll happen. If it's gonna happen anywhere, it's there.
It'll be there, and then it'll rain scorpions and shit after that. So,
guaranteed. It probably does that all the time.
So they've had 3 days of, as it's being worded, it was unrelenting rain. There's no denying tremendous amounts of fucking flooding. It's pretty bad. So they said that they're in the mix of experiencing a once in 100-year event. Yeah.
Well, every other 99 years is something else. So I guess it's exciting. Oh, it's only once in 100 years we get this. No, every year our shit gets fucked up, but only every 100 years it's this thing. So that's cool.
That's kind of nice, I guess. 18,000 people have had to leave their homes. They're expecting thousands more are going to be sent out, told to move and get away and yada, yada, yada.
Why don't you poor bastards just move to Africa where it's safe?
Words I don't think I'd ever hear in my life. But only an Australian could say those words.
Exactly. I'm going to Africa. It's safer there. I'd rather get Ebola.
It's fucking funny. So yeah, congratulations, Sydney. No fires. But
yay!
But you're all gonna drown, so that's great.
I'm not set up for. I'm not prepared for the live. I'm supposed to give you one of these.
Winning.
There you go.
Oh man. Oh boy. In the US, there's a bunch of Democratic senators that they're urging Biden to set an end date for the gas-powered car sales. They want all gas-powered cars to cease being sold in the U.S. So that everything can run electric, because apparently that's going to save the planet, they think, or they say. So that's not going to happen. Just let you know.
Yeah, we can set an end date for that. I'll set one for you. 1,000,000 years from now.
Yeah.
Beetlejuice will go
Beetlejuice be long gone
before this happens.
But in September, the California governor, Gavin Newsom, who don't even want to fucking get into that
he's fucking getting recalled because he's a nut job. But anyway.
He signed an executive order directing the state's Air Resources Agency to require all new cars and passengers trucks sold in California to be zero emissions by 2035.
That's good. That's ambitious.
That's very ambitious. They have 7 charging stations set up across the state, so that'll help.
They have more than that though, because there's independent ones.
Yeah, no, they do. I was totally fucking making a that one, but,
they've got and they're building houses now with them in them.
Yes.
Or with the capability anyway, with the 220 thing there, or whatever it is, the 120 or 240 or whatever it is that you need. I don't see that why people can't see the fact that the batteries are way worse for the environment than gasoline or than oil drilling is. Until we come up with a decent battery for these things, we're ruining the planet anyway.
Do we mention the fact of how many oil products are in the batteries?
No, it's better not to. But you go right ahead if you want to.
So just so you all know, you're a bunch of fucking morons. Your batteries are so much worse for the environment. The only reason it hasn't become a massive issue at this point is because there's not a lot of them.
It's because they're too expensive.
They're just too expensive at the moment. But even then, when they do have to be replaced or when they get rid of them, it's just a waste of a landfill. It's like 2 steps below nuclear waste of what that's going to do. So you're all dumb.
And they're made of oil.
They're made of oil. Lots and lots of oil products in there. All the gaskets. It's got everything in there. It's made from fucking oil.
That's like, I was gonna not really mention it, but I was getting shit on by a guy on Facebook today who tried to say, "Hey, we should not be buying anything from China. Let's all stop buying Chinese altogether. No more buying." And I'm like, "What are you typing on right now, you idiot?" Where do you think your device is from? If it's your phone or computer or whatever, it's like, well, actually, my Samsung is made in Korea. Really? Where did Korea get the parts from? You think?
Mine came from Korea. Oh, shut up.
Yeah, Korea buys the parts from China like everybody else.
That's right.
The parts that are all made from oil products. If you stopped buying Chinese today, just said, okay, we're not buying anything from China anymore, we'd all die tomorrow. It's a stupid idea.
Yeah.
It's just use your head before you say these. Oh, let's stop buying Chinese. Okay, well then you ruin Canada. Because all our CPP money is invested in Chinese oil.
Yeah. So if you ever want to be able to make money when you're old, it's not going to happen if you do that.
I got a good look at my pension plan. I think I got about 18 grand sitting there. So, woo! Can't wait to pull that early like they keep trying to make me.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that 18 grand, I'll live a cool 30 years on that. The fuck is wrong with people? CBD.
Even if you lived in Nunavut, you still wouldn't survive fucking 1 year.
Anyway, like saying, oh, let's ban all oil products. Oh, okay, then I hope you enjoy being naked and hungry.
Yeah.
And like, well, let's not buy from China. Same thing. You're naked. China and oil. We need them both. We hate them both. We need them both. So whatever. We didn't create it. Maybe start thinking about the people we put in office before we put them there.
All right. Can't we use it go the other way, since this is the way people love to fuck with people's heads? If you stop buying from China, do you know how many children will be out of jobs?
True.
These poor kids. Like, where else are they going to make a nickel a month? Like, come on.
You know what? Some of those kids have to support their 7 kids. So,
you know, and what about these people that you've got, like, you know, 20,000 people in a town of 18,000? that all work under the same company. But not only they work on the same company, but they're all getting married on the same company.
Yeah. Now, I'm sorry. Let me just be devil's advocate for a minute and go where Gord is going. Yes, people working in sweatshops is terrible. Imagine if they weren't. Like, imagine if they didn't have those 8 cents a day that they're getting now.
Yeah.
What do you think the alternative is if we shut down all the sweatshops? Those people, they're going to come live with you?
Yeah, no.
You're like, the sweatshops are terrible. The living conditions are awful, but the alternative is worse.
If people just don't get it.
I hate it. I wish it didn't have to be that way. I wish they had fire extinguishers next to their fucking no stairway, their ladder that gets them out of their fucking basement. Whatever that one that burned down the other, they only had a ladder. They didn't have stairs.
Yeah, that one. That was a good one.
I would put a fire extinguisher beside the ladder. I'm on board, but we can't shut them down. That 8 cents a day is the best those people are getting right now. And China is the best we're getting right now because that's the world we've set up for ourselves. We did this. We elected people who did business with China in such a way that now China fucking owns us. There's nothing we can do about it. So saying, we'll just not buy Chinese. Well, then all our lumber comes from China. That makes a ton of sense, doesn't it?
The largest forest on the planet. Yet we get our lumber from China.
We ship them our raw materials. We still do. We cut them down. We just don't use the sawmills, the 157 shut down sawmills that are just sitting here doing nothing. We send them to Chinese sawmills for them to process and then sell it back to us at a premium.
My favorite thing was when I found out that Canada is sending energy that we don't use to California.
Yes.
At a fraction of the price that they're charging Canadians.
Because you know why? Because they won't pay what Canadians will. They said we want you to pay this much, and they said no, and we went, oh, all right then,
okay,
you name the price then. And
the good news is the actual cost is this, so we can send it to you for only 1% above that. They'll be like, okay,
yeah,
but Canadians get 4,000% above that.
Yeah, it's great.
And
genius. Rather than help with that, we're gonna delay this fucking Site C dam, which Site C isn't gonna help with anything anyway.
No,
it's just more power for California. It's not helping take the pressure off us. It's just California can't get enough of our power, so we need to build more. But just this whole selling our resources, like if I have stuff right here and you want it, or say I've got a muffin and you've got the icing, and I go, hey Gord, I want you to put some icing on this muffin. You go, sure, send me the muffin. All right. And then I send you the muffin. You put some icing on it, and you go, okay, you can have it back for twice what I paid. But it's my, what?
But it was my muffin. Shut up.
I've got a factory I got icing right here in my fridge. I could have put my own icing. Well, you didn't.
That's right. And by the way, that one deal, I own you for the next 10 years.
That's just how that goes, because you threw out your icing. I've got all the icing and you have none. We literally shut down our sawmills and I helped pack some of them. We sent the equipment to China. So we don't even have the equipment anymore. It's like, even if we got it back, we don't have the equipment to deal with it.
Oh, fuck.
They are smart. They're evil and smart, and they tricked us and we fell for it. And now we have to buy their stupid shit. Yep. So we might as well get right on to the big story on everybody's mind, since we're on that one. Mm-hmm. The two Michaels.
Yes. I heard them mentioned last week in the news.
All over the news, the two Michaels have finally stood trial. Well, one stood trial Friday, one is standing trial today, and they're spying trials.
Yep.
Spaver got his trial on Friday. It lasted 2 hours. His attorney wasn't allowed to speak, and the verdict hasn't come in yet, but it's not looking real good.
His attorney wasn't allowed to speak.
Nor was he given any access to any of the evidence prior to the beginning of the trial. So his lawyer went in blind, and it was a 2 hour thing that lasted, and that's just the way justice is there. So
yep.
Corvig is today. He'll probably get the same thing.
It would be fucked up if Corvig ends up getting like access to all the information. He's got a lawyer that's got it. Like literally, they have the same lawyer, but one